Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No instant, that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace.
What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx from the Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Oh, night man in boxing. Night man in boxing. Landon Flair Cobbs. Shout out to Goodfellow Sports TV.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?
No, I'm on the phone. You on the phone? Yeah. You looking at my baby? No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good. You sure? Yeah, I'm good. All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that. I wasn't looking at him.
I wasn't looking at him. I swear to God, I wasn't looking at him, man. I swear, I don't even. What it do? What the business is? Word on the street. CJ know the end is. Get your mind right. Sunday, I wasn't even gonna do this, man, but the Lions don't play tomorrow. Parlay was all busted up, so I can care less about what the Mahomes and Lamar Jackson about to get smashed. I care less about that shit. But I'll try to keep it short, simple, and sweet. Sean Porter said Bud ducked the fade. Joyce said Luis Ortiz duck, and then the main entree. You know what I'm saying? If you reach, you eat multiple entrees. The main entree is Fox, then dump PBC. That's why Canelo and Caleb Plant going to Showtime. Old bum old Showtime, old clown show, boxing Showtime, old Weasel Nicks. Stephen Espinosa looking at Lothario salute. So yeah, that's what's going on. Let's talk about it, man, because tomorrow I ain't going live. The Lions gonna play. We gonna bust Green Bay ass, y'all know. Or not. But yeah, let's talk about Sean Porter. He said Crawford wasn't trying to fight me. My thing, if Crawford won't try to fight you, why Bob Arum push for you to get in them WBO with Bob order rankings? So like I said before, I was gonna talk about this today, about this, not this, but I was gonna talk about how Sean Porter been saying everything, but he gonna win the Bud fight. You know what I'm saying? He been saying, I'm gonna make it a rough and tough fight in my Oscar De La Hoya voice. But he ain't said nothing about I'm gonna win no matter what. You know, Sean ain't said a thing about winning. Sean ain't said win. He ain't said Jeezy. He ain't said DJ Khaled. He ain't said, man, we gonna win. He ain't said none of that. He said, I'm gonna make it a rough and tough fight. And this may be Sean Porter. This may be Sean Porter getting over the hump. Bud will be 35 in October. Sean will be 35 in September. no matter what your lifestyle is, sometimes when it's your time to fall off that cliff, you're gonna fall off that cliff. You see what I'm saying? So let's go to the tweets. He said Porter says Crawford didn't want to fight. He said what he was supposed to say, just like I wouldn't answer a question about strategy and what he does well, what he does bad. Said Sean Porter, the KO artist, when told Crawford's looking forward to getting a chance at beating a PBC fighter. Crawford can say he's looking forward to beating the PBC fighter, and hold on. And he can say he's looking forward to getting in the ring with a PBC fighter, but we both know I'm not the PBC fighter he wanted to get in the ring with, and that's not even talking about Earl Spence. So there's that. So of course he won. Of course, don't nobody want to fight linebacker Sean Porter, fullback Dobbs Sean Porter. Of course, because you like Danny Garcia at least bring Philadelphia, all right? At least he bring a percentage of Puerto Ricans around the globe. You feel me? Or at least in America and Puerto Rico, right? New York, they everywhere. Shout out to Puerto Rico. At least he bring that. Sean Porter don't bring a trailer park full of trailer park people to the fight. He just bring his immediate family. I know his brother finally showed up to the Porter fight. He said he was surprised. What he bring to the table? You go to Thanksgiving, this nigga probably bring a cup. Store-made potato salad. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he didn't want to fight. You bring nothing to the table. But you've been pounced around by PBC like a $2 hoe, like you Brittany Renner. Bust down Tatiana. That's what you is. So, of course, he didn't want to fight you. Come on, you don't even bring homemade potato salad. Him and Ugas, they was giving away tickets for Ugas. See my Patriots skin. Yeah, I played the Jets. Jordan, Richard, salute. Sean, what's going on? Sean only trying to pay and him and Kenny Morgan. I ain't mad at it. We all trying to make that money at the end of the day. 34, not 30. Is it 35? It's Butch. Who are you talking about? It gotta be Sean. Maybe I fucked up. Yeah, Sean be 34 in October 27. My bad. I think, let me see. Terrence Crawford would be... They both be 34. Crawford be 34 in September. Sean, October 27th. Check out Ring TV. Supposedly PBC, Fox have announced a deal this week. Are they? Let me see. Are they? Because I heard otherwise. That's why Canelo and them went over to Showtime. So where am I supposed to see that at? Because I don't see it on... Well, I'll share it with you. Hold on. I'll share it with you. So, I mean, you got this, the ratings for Oscar and Porter, something. At least Raees Salim, shout out to him, my boy. Connor Ben. So, like I said before, that ain't what Mike Coverdale reported. So, and I ain't even asked. I really just don't, because we've been talking about this for a couple years now. So, of course, I ain't even gonna ask about the shit because we've been talking about it already behind the scenes that it was over with. So, I don't know what article you're talking about. Why Ortiz ducked slow? Because Ortiz will get his ass beat. Y'all always overrate anybody water for Ortiz. Hey, come on, I could be Ortiz. Give me in shape. I'm talking shit. He said, "Yeah, I know you feeling good. We really in the era of duck. Come on, Ortiz can't fuck with Joyce. I've been to Ortiz, ain't that good. Who he beat? All you gotta do is have a little movement versus Ortiz. Booster Porter has no fan base anywhere across the nowhere. He go to Bug got more fans in Cleveland. The Crawford 33, Dr. Brandon. I like Porter. Everyone going to talk a little ish. But man, at the end of the day, this ain't even talking ish, bro. He like I said before, he ain't said shit about winning. He ain't said nothing about winning. Everything, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna make it a rough and tough fight. That's all he's saying. He ain't saying I'm gonna stop this nigga. He ain't saying I'm gonna put the smack up down on Terrence. Man, come on. Where that energy every time, because he know he come up short. So he says, this is the best fight for me. He said, quote, I think it's the best fight for me right now. I said, Porter, I think today it's the best fight for me today. And I think he's going to present something in the ring that nobody else has and vice versa. And make him, of course Sean gonna present something different for Bud. Cause he every time he moved forward, shout out to L5 player. Every time he moved forward, he dropped his hands. No bull. Sean Porter is a better fighter on the outside. Every time Sean Porter, I'm gonna do film study Fridays or film study Saturdays or Thursday. It'll be on Twitter and Instagram. You know, every time Sean Porter moved forward, he's open. Uppercut, hook, 1-2, 3-4. I mean, whatever you want to throw. Anytime Sean Porter do the same shit. When he attack, he dip his shoulders, he dip his head, and then he try to pop up with his hands out. All I do is take a 1-2. Sean Porter ain't a complicated fighter, only if you don't know how to counterpunch. That's it. So of course he said, well, I present something. Yeah, you present something that's unique. There's no other fighter in history that I could think of that fight like Sean Porter. None. Nobody is as reckless as Sean Porter, because you know why? If you was reckless in the 70s, Joe Frazier was gonna make you pay. 80s, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns gonna make you pay. 90s, Roy Jones, James Toney, Michael Nunn, Mugabe, not Mugabe, but Mike McCullum don't get enough credit. They're gonna make you pay. So I mean, of course you're not gonna be reckless. I mean, of course you're gonna say you present something. Come on, I just never seen a fighter like Sean Porter, who was a world champion type of fighter. You know, he's the worst aggressive fighter that I've ever seen on this level. Top 10, top 5, whatever you want to rank him. But I've never seen a fighter that it's kind of like watching Wilder, you know, where, you know, people say, well, how did Wilder make it this far? How did Wilder make it this far? How did Sean make it this far once you actually look at it? When he dropped his hands, when he run into shots. How did Sean make it this far? It got to be the product of his era. POE, product of his era. It got to be. Excuse me. How did Sean Porter make it this far with them bigger holes in this game? I don't think it's gonna be late. I think it's gonna be mid to early. How I'm feeling right now. See, I don't see crackheads knock out more ninjas than Porter. I got Bud. One thing Porter got is will and footwork. His footwork not even all of that. He was able to look like that because Spence allowed him to look like that. You can take that footwork away, just like Terrence took Jeff Horn. Racks on Porter, you're gonna lose your money. Because is Porter really gonna get a decision crossing the street? Maybe. You think Porter gonna win? Tell me how Porter win. Please tell me, because all that shit Porter did, all that shit he did versus Spence, he going to sleep. I'm telling y'all. Ohio was by my boy Marcus. He thinks so. Marcus can make a bet. I tell you right now, Marcus, bro, your boy going to sleep. And if he don't go to sleep, it's gonna look like he got hit by a Mack truck. It ain't nothing personal. I fuck with Kenny. It's nothing personal. It's nothing of that nature. It's just he drops his hand. He is the worst aggressive fighter I've seen in my life. Once you look into it, he's the Wilder of aggression fighter. What I mean like that, he's fundamentally crap. He's fundamentally crap. With Sean, I wish I could show y'all this. When Sean Porter attacks, he drops his hands, he dips the same way. It's just these dudes at PBC can't take advantage of it. Now, with Bud, can Bud? Oh, shit, it's yet to be seen. I'm making an assumption. All this is assumed until proven facts. Now, Sean, like people say, well, Sean ain't got no. I think Sean got a chance, 30%. You know, because when you talk about strength, I'm gonna say this right here, and it's gonna get a lot of people attention. I don't think he fought nobody as strong as Terrence Crawford. I don't think he fought nobody as strong as Terrence Crawford. I don't think he fought the counterpuncher Terrence Crawford is. And we can talk about speed, athleticism, slickness. I don't care about that. When you're talking about strength, counterpunching, I think he ain't fought that guy yet. You talking about Danny Garcia? He fought a little bit short in length. If Danny Garcia was longer, I'll just say longer, maybe a little bit taller, Danny Garcia might be the best welterweight right now. Had he been a little bit longer, he probably would have caught Spence, and he probably would have beat Spence. Not saying he would have just beat him. The version of Spence he fought wasn't the best version of Spence. That's my opinion. Talking about Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman kept throwing the same stupid ass shit. He tried to hook with Sean Porter. And of course, he the better hooker, but he throwing one hook at a time. What Sean gonna run into is a guy that believe in counter punching, a guy that believe in picking his shots, but it's 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Sean in trouble. Now, Bud can have a bad night, but at the end of the day, if Sean had the best fight, and you see the shit that him and Kenny working on, the film that they're releasing, where he got Sean, doing that nigga Sean needs to learn how to punch, how to sit on his shots. Joyce, my favorite heavyweight. Yeah, he is mine too, him and Wilder. He's strong, he really big. He really was bigger when he lost. He said he's stronger, he really was bigger. He lost a lot of weight. Porter ain't strong. These niggas just don't know how to deal with his style. He ain't even that strong. They just don't know how to deal with him running in. Because what Errol Spence wanted to do, was stupid. And sit here and exchange with him when you could have punched with him and we could have been at the after party sipping and drinking and messing with some Tatianas. Errol Spence, the second round was the best round in that fight because the very shot he knocked Sean Porter down. What was that? The 11th, 10th, 12th round, 10 for 11. Is he landed that shot in the second round? He landed a lot of good counter shots. If Derrick James knew how to make that adjustment, we'd be talking about Spence stopping Sean Porter. And then something was just a little bit off about Spence that fight. Wilder make it fair because of that right. Make it fair because that right. We know Wilder's not. Well, I'm equating his skills to Sean Porter's inside skills. Sean Porter is a terrible inside fighter. No leverage. I swear to look. I'm not making this shit up. I tell Kenny too. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not hating. I love me some Ohio fighters. Aaron Pryor is my favorite fighter of all the time. I fuck with Broder when he was on the rise. Robert Jr. one of my favorite fighters. I fuck with Ohio. You already know this, Marcus. You know this, man. I just got to give my fair assessment. Just like when Mikey fought Robert Jr. It hurt my soul to say Mikey was going to lose. It hurt my soul. It hurt my fucking soul. I did not want to say that. Maybe if I said what people wanted to hear, if I could do that, I have a lot of stuff. But, I fuck with Marcus. Marcus cool. I didn't know your mother started Ohio's running boxing. That's super duper cool. Yeah, he covered a lot of people that we don't know, but I fuck with Aaron Pryor and I fuck with Browner, Easter. They're my guys right now. Who else you got? Rasheed Warren. All Ohio niggas. They come. Al Heyman from Ohio. His brother Bobby Heyman was fought out of Ohio. He fought Sugar Ray Leonard. Go look it up. Who fights more reckless? Brandon Rios. Sean Porter. Brandon Rios got some type of Brandon Rios has some type of refinery to him. That sounds stupid. Sean on the inside, I think Sean a better all-around boxer than Rios, but on the inside, Rios know what he is. So Rios know how to shorten his shots up a little bit. Rios know how to get leverage on the shot. Rios is just more polished on the inside. Like I said before, on the inside, Rios overall, Sean Porter. Sean Porter is better on the outside. But you know what? They like to go run on the inside. But if Sean Porter got a pretty good jab on the outside. Moving in, I don't like his jab on the outside, and he pop it. If they learn how to fight like Pacquiao a little bit, he'd probably be undefeated. I think that's gonna happen. I could be wrong. But I just think if Bud is what I think he is, I don't think this fight gonna last long at all. Now Bud be on some ignorant shit and go blow for blow with him. You can get cut, you can get headbutt, you can hold elbow. Like I said before, it's gonna take some. I don't even think he's gonna take. I think he should start fast. I think he will start fast. I bait Sean Porter in. I just feint. Once you feint a nigga, Sean Porter he get very restless. I just feint him. I just move. Keep fucking with him and feinting with him. And when he jump in, he gonna jump in just like this. I swear, sometimes he square up, he gonna jump in. What he gonna do is he gonna be doing this thing on the outside, Sean. I like being from the south office. I'm right here. He like being on the outside. And then when Terrence feint again, he gonna go just like you see my hands. You see me? If he gonna jump with the left, his head not gonna be here. He not gonna hold the phone. When he get ready to feint and he ready to attack, he do this. If he don't throw punches, he do this, and he ready to throw. Just like this. His chin be like this. Sometimes he might tuck it, but he open. Or if he jumping in to try to get an angle, he ain't ready to punch. He literally, his hands are here. He like this. What Spence was doing, he would just move straight back without a purpose. If you moving straight back, walk him, Walk him into a shot, step over. Spence was moving straight back. All Spence had to do was pop, step over. Sean got a turn. Pop. That's it. Spence should have won by knockout, bro. And if Crawford moves straight back, I mean, it's going to be a long night. I'm going to walk to Sean. Yes, he got to. Ain't no other way. Respect Porter because he got in the ring. Yeah, he did. Respect Porter, definitely. He's wide open every time he goes on. Facts, every time. He go on the front foot. He's open. Bud gonna be Sean the old school. Bud might look like Hagler on Sean's head. You know, I mean, that might be a mistake. It might be the right one. Bud is the best boxer at adjusting. He's one of the best I've seen Bud get touched up. And then he started. I don't think he can afford to get touched up. Not with this last fight on PBC, he can't afford it. I think when people said he couldn't start fast versus Americani, then I just walk Sean into shots. It's too easy, bro. I'm gonna say it's easy, but depending on who you with, Sean gonna get hit the same. Bro, I don't think it's gonna be the same as Kell Brook, but it could be. Crawford's a top fighter. He will. I remember when they said Mike Garcia had never seen a Broner before. What fight was different? But that fight was. I mean, you know what Broner was gonna bring to the fight. You know, Broner at that point, he just wasn't Broner. You know, the Broner that fought Gavin Reese, Escovedo, even Ponce de Leon, he wasn't that same fighter. And I think nobody sees Sean Porter before you get in the ring with Sean Porter. That is true. Porter smothers work, yes. Porter's in trouble. Spence's inside fighter. He ain't even really no inside fighter, honestly, bro. He ain't even the best inside. I think he's a really, really good. He reminds me of Kovalev. Him and Kovalev like to keep you at the end of the shots. You know, that's what I say. When I'm Kovalev, a fighter, I like the person. Obviously, he a shit person, but Kovalev, he ain't no guy when you get in his chest. That's why Ward got on his chest. He ain't no guy that's gonna shorten the hooks like Better BF. He's he wants you at the end. When he snap. When people say where the power come from when you box, when you throw a jab. When you ever do a perfect push-ups where you go like this, same thing with a jab. You pop it. You know, when people throw it like this, that's kind of like it's a range fighter. But when you snap it, turn it over. That's it. Turn it over. That's when you lock your shots, when you lock them or snap them. That's where the power comes from. Not, you know, so for regular folks like you and I, not Julian Jackson and Joe McClendon and Sonny Liston and George Foreman, like them motherfuckers can just club you and it's over with. But us regular folks, the lock and the snap is where you get your power at. When you pop it, when you snap it, that's where you get your power at. Your power, you know, us technical fundamentally sound. Montana taking over 140. I like Montana. Good fight versus Barash. Ohio just happy they got Jake Paul. Oh my God. He just disrespected you. You talk about my opinion. He said Ohio just happy they got Jake Paul. Wow. You gonna go at me, but not him? That's wild, man. I respect your opinion, but I didn't even disagree. Good, all love. Definitely, we agree to disagree after fight night. I'm right. Or you right. When the F is Easter fighting again, he just opened up a bar and at the crib. Shout out to him and his people. Josh Taylor is going to cause problems. Yeah, maybe. Taylor will get stopped. Taylor ain't getting stopped by none of them but Bud or Ennis or Ortiz. Them the only ones. Errol Spence ain't stopping nobody no more. Not at 147 pounds. Ugas getting his ass beat like he got his ass beat in the gym. So who's stopping him? Pacquiao, he going to be president. Keith Thurman? No, he beat Keith Thurman. Anybody beat Keith Thurman. You know, I'm telling you. When y'all talking about I'm telling y'all, he almost as tall as me. That white boy big. Crawford can handle Porter. It ain't even gonna be physical. You see what he did to Jeff Horn? They ain't even gonna be his physicality. Only work with people who don't understand him. Physically, he ain't shit physically. He just, if you can't counterpunch, you move straight back, Sean gonna win. If you sit in front of Sean gonna win. Bud ain't gonna sit in front of Sean. If he do, he gonna do it with a purpose. I'm telling you, nigga. At 140 pounds, he around 6 foot, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Once y'all see him in person, I'll be like, man, I'll get with y'all. Like, he taller than Spence, and I think in mass, he bigger than Spence. I don't care what y'all say. Mikey Garcia was 180 pounds, coming into camp one time. So if you ain't got a good jab stance. He said, if you ain't got a good jab, your chance of beating Bud is slim. I can agree with that. Sometimes you just gotta take a nigga space away. Kell Brooks, Jazz Wallace. Because when he go in the southpaw, I don't know why he do it. He get hit too much. You know, but when you 33, 34 years old, you're going to start swelling from shit that used to swell. That's just the way it go. You build up that you get them that scar tissue, you're going to just end up swelling. You know, but, you know, he had to make the adjustments. He made the adjustment and Kell with the juke punch. He made the adjustment. You're going to get hit. Floyd got hit by jabs. That's how you beat the shell. It's with a jab. Floyd got hit with jabs. You just got to make the adjustment. Once you make the adjustment and take the jab away, that's it. A jab is the most fundamental key, but you gotta, unless you Joyce or you like, you know, Muhammad Ali or George Foreman, you know, you fight somebody like Bud, you gotta find a purpose with that jab. Are you setting up a right hand, but you ain't gonna hit Bud with a jab and right hand all night? So, you know, Omaha, shout out to Omaha. Bud stops him. Who knows? I think so. I think he's gonna be fairly mid to early. He said, who can beat Thurman? All of them, except for Danny Garcia. I think Alvarez might beat Thurman right now. You heard Thurman have a date right now? Nobody heard Thurman have a date. Thurman just need to retire. Thurman, you ever had a dog? Look here, I let my dog play with the neighborhood dog. They play all the time. They both getting older. He got a lick of that little cootie cat, and Mason act like he had to use the bathroom. So I let him out, right? When they gotta pee, they know they can pee in the front yard. You know, they got to shit other places for that. So he had to pee. I'm watching the game or I'm doing something. I turn he going around the corner, sitting on their porch. That's what it's like. You from the west side? Nah, I'm from Wall Side. I'm from Uptown. I'm from Brooklyn, Manhattan. I'm from everywhere. So I know I'm fucking with the East Side. You already know. Bud wanted to fight bigger names than Porter. He wanted Spence. He fight Thurman. When he had a belt, he wanted Pacquiao, who's bad. Burner pop, him coming, and Crawford could easily too. Don't be surprised if Crawford walked Porter down. What's up, Angel? He said, my bro, salute. Oh, chat. Last time Thurman got in the ring, his date had a beast. You ain't lying. Before Coochie, nigga. Before Coochie. Before he got that Nepal's cat. Before he got that Nepal's cat, bro. I ain't mad. His wife a dime piece, man. Shoot. She fine. I ain't mad. At least he didn't get crazy over some basic shit. Crawford, top fighter, but I don't think Josh Taylor ain't. Yeah, smash the like button. Thurman really at PBC table. He a good fighter and analyzer. Yeah, he good at doing that. But let's move on, okay? Talk about PBC and Fox. They deal could be coming to an end of the road. I can't let y'all see the Saints get smashed today. I know both their safety was out, but damn, Jameis went back to being famous Jameis from Bessemer, Alabama. You know, Bo Jackson from Bessemer too. Shout out to Bessemer. I think it's like by Tuscaloosa or like Birmingham somewhere. I've been to Beham. Whew. It's like being in Detroit, nigga. At the gas station, niggas big. I said, damn. Niggas getting shot over chicken nuggets and shit. I'm good. But it says sources Crawford. Canelo, Alvarez, Caleb Plant on November 6th will be Showtime pay-per-view. The vast majority of PBC major pay-per-view has been carried by Fox. Recently, the PBC deal with Fox expires at the end of the year. Though Fox holds a network option for a fourth year. But he goes on, this is a major for Showtime. It could indicate that what lies ahead for PBC relationship, PBC and Fox relationship. Canelo Alvarez is the biggest star in boxing, and this is for the undisputed middleweight title. Caleb Plant has never fought on Showtime. So, like I said, this actually means that this relationship is deteriorating, and we already knew this. I told y'all this at the beginning of the year. I told this year's past. You can just look at the numbers that Fox do for regular other channels and what they do for boxing. And even the fights on paper are crap. Even if they turn out being really, really good fights on TV, they just fights that people don't know. You got to have a name. You got to have a good fight. A lot of fighters they put on don't have a name. If Tony Harrison Charlo is the pinnacle. It's the pinnacle of for Fox. Even with all the pay-per-views, that's the pinnacle. That was the best product that PBC had to offer, the first and second fight. That's the best product they had to offer. No matter what the numbers say, that was the best product they had to offer on Fox. Earl Spade, people say Spence is this big star. If he a big star, why don't Showtime Deshaun Spence to a deal? And just say, we just want to broadcast Spence pay-per-view. If that was Floyd, they'd say, you know what? Al Heyman will leverage Floyd against to get Fox to have more PBC events. I know Fox wish they would have stayed with UFC. Honestly. If Spence was a big enough star, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd, Sugar Ray Leonard, Al Heyman would have leveraged. That wouldn't even have been no Fox option. That would have been an Al Heyman option. But Spence ain't all the pay-per-views you see. I remember today I was talking to Tom. He was telling me that Deontay and Fury flipped the profit the second fight. I was like, no, they didn't. Bob Arum said he lost money. You know what I'm saying? Like they guaranteed them $30 million up front. And let's say they got 20% between the two. I'm just throwing rough numbers out of the pay-per-view revenue. So you got to front them $60 million up front. You got to give them 20%, 10 apiece for pay-per-view revenue. Where they make money at? Let's say the gate did $20 million, right? You got to pay them 30. You ain't pay. You guaranteed 30. I mean, you get 30 up front. You get money for training camp expenses and shit, but you don't get 30 up front. So right off back, 20 million go to Wilder. He owed 10 million. Fury owed 30 million. The true money in pay-per-view in fights and pay-per-view for Al Heyman is the advertisement and the rights to the TV. Al Heyman get the advertisement rights, he get rights to the TV. The TV rights is the way you get money. But as far as for Fox, for one, they're not producing great pay-per-view numbers. They're not producing great Fox regular TV numbers. They TV shows do anywhere from 8 to 12 million a night. And on Saturday night, we do got to fill a void. But guess what? I can take the dog days. I can take, May, June, July, August. And, before I blink, preseason back on, I can fill Saturday day, Sunday days with Saturday with college football. So it's not adding up. PBC did not produce. And if they did produce, why would Fox be getting rid of them? Why would the biggest star in the sport, Canelo Alvarez, be headed to Showtime? That's why they ain't made no announcement. That's why they ain't had no press conference, because Fox not caring. They probably said, well, if you want this Canelo fight, you gotta, give us one more year on Fox. And they said no. So if you thought PBC was inactive now, when the Fox deal over with, then shit, you ain't gonna see no fights. It was a wild rumor, I think Rick Glosser put out there. I never really asked about it, that they were going to start streaming on Paramount Plus. You can stream pretty much everything on Paramount Plus. But my thing was, for Paramount Plus, I didn't really understand how that would help. That's still Viacom. It's still CBS. It's still Showtime. In my mind, I just really didn't understand how that was going to help the cause. Now, I don't know if Al Heyman is still just, buying TV spots and then just taking the advertising money for the TV spots. Maybe. I don't know if that's the truth. But for y'all to go out there and say Wilder a big star, Fury a big star, Spence a big star, all these dudes big star, they back to ground zero. When they started PBC, what was it about? Bringing boxing back from free TV from HBO. And where they back? On premium network television. They back to where they very, very started. They back to the rooter to the tutor. They back to the tutor. Why? Because once again, they putting garbage on TV. Now they putting the difference between when he started, they was putting garbage on regular TV. Remember, they were so bad, they turned Spike to Paramount TV. They were so bad in the beginning, they turned Spike. When they left, Spike turned their name. The lesson to be learned here, you got to make them motherfuckers fight somebody. Excuse my French. You got to make fights. The difference is they was putting garbage on regular TV. Now they putting garbage on pay-per-view. Ain't nobody paying for garbage. All the numbers they putting out here is lying. I've been telling you this. If Spence was this big star, at the end of the day, Spence gonna have a deal with Fox. Spence gonna have a deal with Fox. That's is Wilder this big star? He beat Fury. Wilder gonna have a deal with Fox. And let's just go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. Why did Wilder, Haney, Spence? Who else you got? Benavidez. Why Steven Espinoza never locked them up to a network deal if they was worth so much? When Floyd was worth more to Showtime and HBO, they locked him up with deals. So Errol Spence, if he was so much of a coveted commodity, why he didn't lock him up with a deal? Even ESPN could have said, you know what, man? Who the Spence kid? Look here, man. I know you got Showtime. I know you got CBS. You know you working with Viacom. But we want to sign Spence to an individual network deal. The Zone could have said, look here, we got $15 million every time Spence fight. 3-fight deal, $15 million minimum. If you bring in more subscribers, we'll do what we did with Canelo and bring him some money on the back end. You know what? Al Heyman would have rented him out like a carpet cleaner. Let's be real. Al Heyman would have rented him out like a carpet cleaner. These dudes are not high. And you ain't a great commodity until you ain't a proven commodity until you get a network deal or you get a streaming deal. That's how you know you got a really good guy on pay-per-view. Not just a fight-by-fight deal like Tank got with Showtime. That's how you know. They could have signed Devin Haney to Showtime. They ain't want to pay him. But all of a sudden, Jake Paul get a network deal. Jake Paul. Oh, man. Jake Paul got a network deal because for the price, they feel like he's a proven commodity. So Fox is leaving because Al Heyman didn't deliver. Just like on Showtime and HBO, he delivered. He got the assets. You know, he got the hand. He ready to kill him in spades. He got the high hand at the casino. He ready to rape the casino. He ready to get millions and millions and millions and millions of followers and subscribers and pay-per-view buys. You know? It's like a fine girl, bro. That's what PBC is, a fine girl. Right? You like, man, I'm gonna do this to her, I'm gonna do that to her, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do karma, everything in Kama Sutra plus son. But you go to her house and it's nasty. Nasty panties, nasty kids, roaches and rats and bed bugs. You like, oh no, I got to go. I got to be to work in the morning. My Palm Pilot is vibrating. You feel me? That's what it's like. PBC, this fine chocolate sister, or this fine white chocolate girl, or this Asian, Persasian, or Puerto Rican. You go back to her crib, it look like the trap. It look like the trap in Far Rockaway, Queens. It look like the trap in Watts. It look like the trap in Dallas, Texas. You like, oh, I can't raw dog. I can't even put a raincoat on. I can't do my dog ding-a-ling like that. That's what PBC is. Got the rump, got the titties, got the no stomach, hips, oh, the toes, the nails. Boy, you might mirror after 6 months. You go to her crib, you're like, oh, no, I'm melting. It's over with. That's what PBC is. Like Dana White said, every time in boxing, it's a money grab. You know, now we going back to no fight days. I know Al Heyman, Ghost Dini gonna make something happen. I know he's gonna make something happen. I don't know if it's gonna be Paramount Plus, the PBC app. It was a rumor that Top Rank was gonna have a TV channel. But they back to where they started with, back on network TV. It looked like they're gonna probably have a couple more fights, and it is what it is. I wasn't surprised. I've been hearing this for the last couple years. That's what somebody said on somebody just said in a comment on Ring. They said they're renewing. My thing is they wouldn't be renewing to begin with. Fox would be exercising their 4th-year option, but why would they? If they didn't want to pay PBC, if they didn't want to pay UFC, why would they pay PBC? Why would they? Wylene Barkley from Bessemer. Is he? No, he not. Is he? Hey, Barkley from Auburn, nigga. I know he was born in Auburn. PBC started their own app. Al Heyman gonna start making fights. Thurman don't take boxing. No, he got that. He got that BC. Thurman BC. Before, I think Copper's respect. No, he's not. I mean, he might be, but shit. At the end of the day, why I've been hearing this. I've been hearing this. Come on, why wouldn't you want Canelo the biggest thing since sliced bread and boxing on your network? We all know it's coming. Shit. The contract coming at the end of the year. What kind of deal with USA Network on Amazon? Amazon might bite. Shit, they're gonna give you a lot of money up front. USA Network, I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that since I was a kid. They still got USA Network, nigga. Boy, they probably still pay Texas Walker Ranger on there, huh? With the roster PBC, they should never be in the position with any network. Looks like Fox rather put the Simpson rerun. I would too. I watch a Simpson rerun other than Tony Harrison and Perella. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you ninjas. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell the truth. What Future say? I'm just being honest. Fox had Fury wild in October, so it could be they didn't want. Please, do you hear the way you sound? Do you hear the way you sound? Why wouldn't you want Canelo? Oh, they didn't want Canelo. The deal is up at the end of the year. Why wouldn't you want Canelo? It's expensive. They ain't got nothing to do with them on pay-per-view. The network don't put no money up. When it goes to pay-per-view, the network just produces the pay-per-view. When it goes to pay-per-view, that means the fight was too expensive for a regular TV budget. So it don't got nothing to do with that. They just got to pay their people. Lennox, the producers, and they can do that. I know his Porter shows a lot of frustration in his fights. If you're able to pop him in his mouth clean, he doesn't have a good poker face. You can see it, sadness in his fade after the Ugas fight. PBC squandered them funds, and they got money. They got money. I got a lot. They got a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie. They got a lot of money. They ain't got nothing to do with Fox. PBC done playing Canelo fight tells me a lot about their relationship right now. Of course. Facts. Facts. And people don't want to hear the truth. That's why people don't like my channel. I tell you, that's why I'm going into gaming. Once my gaming channel take off, I'ma rarely be on this motherfucker, man. I'm doing retro Wednesdays or some shit like that. I'ma upload motherfucking games. This Mexican channel motivated me. I'm gonna show you his channel. He motivated me to start a game. I don't even know what he was saying. His videos was that good. His videos was that. I was like, man, what this motherfucker saying? I said, man, what is he saying? But his videos is really, really good. And I said, you know what, man? I said, man, I can do that. I swear I was saying to myself, like, dude, all I gotta do is edit a couple times a week, go live. I'm okay at Call of Duty. I'm pretty okay at Call of Duty. I'm all right. I can do that. I was telling myself, I said, man, it's way better than talking this boxing shit because don't nobody support my channel. I see niggas got 100,000 subs and they cornballs. I'm not gonna be a cornball. I'm not gonna kiss no ass. But on video games, I can just be fun. I can play my daughter. I can play the dog. I can have my homeboy come over. Simple. He got 2.1. I don't know what the nigga's saying. He Mexican. But his channel is your shit that good? I'm gonna have the kids. I'm gonna have the adults. I'm gonna do Call of Duty, Madden. I don't know. I play 2K no more. I try. I really want to get into retro gaming, but I'm gonna do it all. Yeah, I'm tired of y'all niggas, man. Y'all be watching my shit. I be seeing niggas rack up $1,000 like that. I'm tired of that shit. Gaming channel. At least I know I'm gonna get my money off the views. At least I know I'm gonna get my money off the views. And kids be having their mama tablet, all that. Hell yeah. Yeah, when I start making it, I'm gonna just do videos when I feel like it. Shit, I'm being honest with y'all niggas. Shit, I ain't trying to get out the game completely, but shit, I'm gonna do like old boy. What's old boy from Jersey? The brother boxing way. I'm gonna just pop my head in every now and again. They're ready for Canelo to win, making custom WCL. They do that every fight. Shit, they made a Juneteenth belt. You right, Copper, speculate. It ain't speculation. I'm telling y'all, it's true. It's true. I've been saying this for 2 years now. If you ain't gonna sleep Wilder third, I really not hope Wilder win. I feel Showtime gave Jake a deal because Jake versus Mayweather. Man, maybe. Yeah, maybe. AJ Usyk next week. Is it? Yeah, I forgot. They said Fury was looking fat and the money go top rank. Put a picture on. He looked good. I seen that Showtime had to pay Wilder bill of $12 million. Now they got that bitch was $20 million. Remember they had to pay $20 million? Was it for the Ortiz and they had to give him 20 for the Ortiz and Dominic Breeze? That's why I said Wilder need to retire if he lose, because ain't nobody gonna be scraping up money for Wilder no more. They gave him $20 million for the both fights, for the Brazil fight and for the Ortiz fight. Yup. Shit. Rewind Seinfeld get more. I never got into Seinfeld, but I heard maybe now I'm an adult, I can understand it. Thomas Morgan, so what's going on? Oh yeah, I'm telling y'all, man. Yeah, I've been telling y'all this shit was coming to an end. They did get rid of UFC. That didn't go down right. Facts, Wilder lose, he need to. Yeah, I'm not saying it from a physical standpoint. I'm just saying from a financial standpoint. I'm pretty sure he made his money, but yeah, that's what I just heard. I've been hearing that for a year. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. For somebody to deny Canelo, that says a lot of. That just sounds like PBC said, "Can y'all exercise the fourth year?" They like, nope. If you don't exercise the fourth year, we taking Canelo to Showtime. It's exactly what it sounds like. That's why you ain't got no fight announcement, or you ain't had no opening press conference. What you know now is they have 1 of 3 options, or an option I ain't thinking about. They got either we gonna work with Top Rank in the zone with dates. We gonna find another supplier, and that's either Paramount Plus, which I'm streaming that shit. I'm not paying for it. If I do buy Paramount Plus, it won't be for boxing. Or we gonna create our own avenue, our own network, our own app. So to me personally, man, if they was gonna create their own television network or app, you would have started buying ads on Fox. You would have started buying ads on the radio. You would start pushing the Showtime fan base and the PBC fan base. Even you buy ads on Top Rank, ESPN. You gonna or even ESPN Plus. You trying to push your fan base to your new outlet, to your new channel, your new network, your new app. That's how you do that shit. It's hard. It's hard, but you'd have been already trying it. So, like I said before, they need hardcore fans, but they disrespect them. Yeah, they chose WWE over UFC. Yup. Yeah, I forgot about WWE. Yup. Shit, you might get 250 subs just on Final Fantasy. Yeah, I never played Final Fantasy, but I got Final Fantasy like 2 or 3 on my Nintendo, my Super Nintendo Mini. I just jailbroke it. I jailbroke. I got the NBA tourney on Sega. I got the first NBA Jams tourney on Sega. I got first NBA Jams. I'm gonna get Joyce and Ortiz in a minute. I got the second one on Sega. I got Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. I got the new Streets of Rage 4 or whatever it's called. I got that on Xbox One. They just came out with one a couple years ago. So that's kind of my lane. I want to upload a video Monday through Friday, maybe Sunday or off day, or random day Sunday. On Saturday I'll do a live stream or something like that. Or Saturday, Sunday I live stream, I'll upload videos Monday through Friday. So I'm thinking about it. But once the move down pack, I'm getting a Switch for my anniversary. I'm probably getting a Switch for my anniversary. So I had a Switch, the Xbox, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis. I actually got I got Sega Super Nintendo Mini, but I got a 16-bit Sega Genesis from Japan. My people got me when I was I turned 13, 14. I probably wasn't even that old. So I had a Super Nintendo. I had an actual Super Nintendo till somebody fucked it up when I was younger. But I got the Sega, the Super Nintendo, the Xbox One. I get the Switch. And then I'm gonna get the 64. I'm gonna get the PlayStation Classic. I'm gonna buy the 64 from up the street. We got a little retro GameStop. So I'm gonna start going to garage sales, collecting games and shit. So yeah, that's kind of my aim. Probably by sometime next year, middle or late next year, when I actually move, I'm kind of getting into retro gaming. Shit, you know, see me. I'm probably sell it. I'll probably give it to Adonis, sell it to Adonis ass. Adonis will do a better job with me than me. But I'm just tired of niggas not supporting, bro. I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm not gonna sell my soul. I'm gonna have a totally different channel. I'm gonna be political. I'm gonna be politic free. So yeah, Caleb Plant. I don't think it's on flat. It might be. I don't really care. Canelo beating Sweet Cheeks. Yeah, me and you. Yep, he's stopping Sweet Cheeks. You right, brother. I still got my Nintendo, Super Nintendo. You want to sell them motherfuckers? Shit, you want to sell them? I could go to a garage sale, though, but I can't find them at the garage sale. I'll buy them. I got the, you could jailbreak the classics and put all the games on the classic, bro. Yep. So I got this website where you can drag them over, so you ain't got to do all that funny shit. But if you If you get the minis, I can show you how to put all the games on there. I got well, yeah, I'm still trying to finish Super Mario. I'm at Bowser's Castle. So I take a few days off from that shit. So I'm gonna do Donkey. I'm gonna redo all them bitches, dog. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a lineup, bro. My man's that Mexican guy inspired me to do that shit, dude. I got the one-liners too. You see me play Madden, y'all like that shit. I'm gonna talk hella shit. Win, lose, draw. G5, GTA 5. I beat that. I beat it. That was the first game I actually beat, bro. Yep. My cousin beat Super Mario for us. I don't think we've ever beat Mario 64. Yeah, that's like the first game I ever beat. Adventure. I'm really never was into venturing. I had Metal Gear Solid, the one on PS2. I never beat Ascending, but that's the first game I ever beat, bro. That shit long as hell. But when I beat Super Mario, I'm going to Donkey Kong. Contra is the hardest fucking game in the world, bro. I tried to get my girlfriend and daughter and play Streets of Rage with me, but they wouldn't, a new one. So I got ideas, you know. That's limitless. Like Monday is Streets of Rage Day, or Monday and man, shit. Hell, my kids still play them. Damn, shit. Yeah, I see kids on Nintendo groups on YouTube when it's secure for Jamel fight. Shit, I don't know. I'm going to the Piston game though. I told Tom it was Saturday. It's actually Wednesday. I'm going Pistons and Bulls, brother. And no, I'm not paying for no parking. I pay lift before I pay parking. But 1023. Bro, I got my Nintendo. Remember the game? Yeah. They got look real shit, bro. If you get Xbox or you get Game Pass, they got all the Killer Instincts on Game Pass. I promise you. Yep, I got all of them. All the Killer Instincts they got on Game Pass. Yep, you can play them on your Xbox One. But I got a mini, like the Super Nintendo mini. Let me show y'all. They hard to find. They hard to find, but I bought mine. I got mine for Christmas a few years ago. My girl bought me that, and I bought an Xbox One. But hold on. Or they call them Super Nintendo Classics. I can show you how to jailbreak and put any game you want on there. So hold on, I'm gonna put some other shit. Hold on. I'll show you how to jailbreak it. And you get these you can buy them jailbroke already, but they got PlayStation Class 2. I'm getting that next. But I can show you how to jailbreak this motherfucker, bro. I can show you how to jailbreak it. Hold on. So instead of you just having all the cartridges, if you want to get the cartridges, most people get the cartridges for collector's items. You go to garage sales and shit, but yeah, they small, but they come with 2 controllers. I think the controllers ain't life size, bro. They not, but they good enough. But I ain't got this one. I ain't got the Famicom. I just got the regular one. But yeah. Yup, the controller still. I got big hands. They still good enough. I got the little the original Super. This the Famicom, and so you get 20 games plus 1. Sega Genesis actually give you 2 free games, Tetris or something else. But if you ask me which lineup is better, it depends on what you like. I like both of them, but you can add games to them too, dog. Yep, I can show you how to get them games, bruh. Yep. I'll show you how to add them games. Oh, yeah, you already know. We going to CK, bro. We going to CK. Yes, sir. If he do good, I'm about to. He said Streets of Rage first. Fire. He ain't lying. Fire, nigga. I just had nobody to play with. I still have my Nintendo 64. You want to sell it? Hit me up. You want to sell it? I got the bag for you, bro. He said, Bud tried to duck for I don't believe. Maybe. Get that fighting game called Guilty Gears. Man, hit that on me, Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. I ain't gonna remember. Versus Trey. Yeah, I like Trey Young. My G Mortal Kombat test joke. Yeah, I swear to God, I downloaded. I downloaded Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. You know what's the difference? Man, Jay kept beating my ass, bro. You can download all that, but let me get to the nitty gritty. Let me get to the end. If I'm going to lie tomorrow because I'm watching Lions. If I'm pissed off going into Tuesday morning, I was watching Lions. If I'm happy like I just a version that got off the shot, it's not. The Lions won. So So Joyce said Ortiz ducked the fade. Ever played Conquer Bad Fur Day? No, I seen that though. I never played it. I'm gonna end up down those Golden Axe. And what's the other one? The Conquer. I mean the Contra on Sega. I forget what it's called. Nigga like Mega Man. So yeah, I'm gonna do rebuilds on my gaming channel. It won't be this channel. I'm gonna do rebuilds and all types of shit like 2K rebuilds and stuff. I see that do good stuff. Well, hold on. Here we go. Why Joe? I'm drinking, but why Joe Joyce got the got braids, bro? Why Joe? Why you like 40 years old with braids? I got that tequila, the El Jamador with the pineapple juice. I should have waited for the pine. I would have waited to go to Sam's Club by the pineapple. They got like 24 for like $10. So Joe Joyce said Luis Ortiz refused to fight. Talks Joshua Usyk. So he said, I'm in training. My fight day I should be out before the end of the year. Said Joe Joyce out for TLB. Working on on things in the gym, getting stronger, fitter, ready for a world title shot coming to you. I'm pleased with my route to world champion, and that's why I resigned. Said Joe Joyce about him resigning the Queensberry Promotions. That was an option to fight Joseph Parker, but obviously now going to fight Derek Chisora. There was a few more names. Luis Ortiz was mentioned, but I'm not sure he wanted to smoke. But there were other names around the area. We'll see what we can get. I imagine so, but the better person to talk to would be Adam or Sam. In the back of my mind, that's what I can remember from the opponents. Yeah, Joyce said when asked if Ortiz turned down the fight with him, he didn't want a war with Joe Joyce. All right, so I don't care about the Usyk thing. So, one thing about that, Al Heyman be turning down fights. So niggas be getting like somebody be like, "Hey, I want to fight Ortiz," and Al Heyman turned down Ortiz with no. So I don't think Ortiz ducked the small. I just think Al Heyman turned the fade down. So that's how Al Heyman do. I don't think Ortiz probably didn't know nothing about it. So these dudes be looking stupid. Al don't be telling nothing. So even I heard Wilder wanted to accept the Joshua fight, but Al Heyman said no. So I mean, it is what it is. You know, get control of your career. Pitcher looking at lottery again. Maybe I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool looking at lottery again. You joking? I'm cool with that. We'll get Jaden Hardy or some shit. Hell yeah. And then we taking off next year. I'm cool with the lottery. Shit, you joking? I'm for real. I use emulators to play all the retro games. You can play. You can play the controller. I'd rather play on the actual system. But you get emulator, you get PS2, 64. Just get you a computer controller. Can you hook your Xbox controller up to it? I think you can. Another game of my favorite is Fight Night Boss Game. Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah. I got Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic vs. Knuckles, Sonic 3. Obviously, I just said that. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't think Ortiz knew nothing about it, man. Honestly, man. So I ain't the biggest Ortiz fan after he popped hot. So, but it is what it is. I think Ortiz didn't know nothing about it. But like I said before, I love retro games, man. So I finally beat boy. FanDuel don't be doing me no favors. I need to quit, bro. I ain't hit no parlays today. I scored 171. The nigga scored 221, man. That's why I don't like betting big money, bro. But I'll be back next week. But yeah, like I said, next week I'll be out of town Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm thinking about, I'm going to look to see if I want to live in Charlotte. I'm thinking about if I think about coming back. I had a car back by Monday, high noon. I'm thinking about coming back Sunday midnight. So I want to watch the Lions, eat something real good, take a nap. So anyway, I had the videos like I never left before. So I think I'm leaving Sunday midnight. So I'll be back by 10, drop the car off. I'll be back by 10. I might leave like a 10-ish. I got to make a pit stop. So yeah. Houston future looking better than y'all. No, it don't. You sound dumb. Fuck, you talking about future? They future looking better us based off what? them niggas gonna be like right there. We gonna have a better record than them. You sound stupid. Oh, Jalen Green, sweet ass. You off what? What do they got? Christian Wood always hurt. We had him first. John Wall ain't playing this year. Based off what? Nothing. We way better than Houston. Yeah, you can hook up your Xbox controller, but you gotta set it up in the emulator though. I figured that. Okay. Figured that. But yeah, let me get out of here. Peace, love, and tranquility, whatever the dude from that show, Soul Train.